Flosstube. I decided to start this week's out a little differently. It is Friday. I'm headed to Joann's because I have a 20% off entire purchase for Memorial Day. So I want to buy some flosses for a few things. So I thought I'd take you along with me. I don't think I'll be able to film while I'm in the store, but whatever. It is what it is. So I'm working on kitting up my school bus. Insert picture. So I want to buy the flosses and fabrics and stuff for the school bus project, and then I want to do a few Christmas things, so I can start working on some Christmas ornaments and a Christmas pillow and a few other things. So I want to buy that stuff while they have the 20% off sale. Because then I'm working tomorrow, so I won't be able to go tomorrow. And then Sunday is usually my veg day. I don't do anything, a lot of anything really on Sundays, so I want to take it easy and just relax. So I hope you all have had a great stitchy week. I know I have. I've been working on August Peridot Fairy by Mirabilia, and that is coming along fabulously. I think I'm going to be done with her sooner than I anticipated, so I'm going to have to buy the beads and the treasures that go on her sooner rather than later, because soon I will be at a point where I need to add the beads. I mean, I've already come across a few areas that need beads, but I don't want to beat it up until the end. So there's that. Also, question for everybody who has done either beading or Mirabilias or whatever. What do you use to sew on your treasures and your beads? Because that's the one thing I'm not sure of what to do or what to buy or how to do it. Or, I mean, I know how to sew them on. I've watched tutorials and things. But I want to know what you guys think is best for actually stitching them on. What type of thread to use. So if you could leave that in the comments below, that would be fabulous. That way I will know what to buy when I'm ready to stitch the beads on. So we are at Joann's. I will see you after. Hello YouTube! Robert here. I don't have a lot for you this week because I was kind of monogamous with one of my pieces. So I think what we'll get into first is my WIPs, and then we'll do, and then we'll do haul, because I do have some haul. So let me get it ready here, because I have threads, because I was working on it. And I still want to work on it, but yeah. So, the only piece I worked on this week is my Mirabilia August Peridot Fairy. And that's what she looks like right there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I love her. So, if you've been following me on Instagram, I've tried to keep you guys updated with where I'm at and Stitch Mania and the Stitch Mania group. I haven't updated in a couple of days, but here is where I am at She finally has a face. I'm working on her wings right here. Because a lot of it is black, I decided to do 2 columns at a time instead of kind of cross country. So I did this one all the way down, and there's a little bit of black I think right here, but I figured I'd catch it when I go down in these 2 columns. Did some of the green here in her wing. Got her sash and her bodice. I still need to fill in a few stitches here, and then on her neck, on the outside of her neck a little bit. There's a few stitches, and then I do need to do this arm. This arm's completely done except for back stitching, but I'm not going to do the back stitching until I get the wing done. I did start the back stitching around her face because I wanted to actually see her. And these empty spaces here are actually for beads, and a treasure goes here, I think, right here in that spot. And then all of this is beads as well. So I need to put in an order for those. So there she is. She's looking so pretty. If you don't remember, the fabric is a light oatmeal 14 count Aida. I posted on Stitch Mania asking for advice because it is 14 count Aida. I was doing 2 strands, and it just didn't look right. And a lot of people said when they do 14 count, they do 3 strands. So I frogged it all out when I had, I didn't have very much stitched, and switched to doing 3 strands, and it looks like 100% better. I couldn't be happier with how she's turning out. So there's Miss Peridot Fairy. So beautiful. Okay, so that's the only thing I worked on this week. So first things first, before I forget, she said I didn't have to, but I want to. Last week I talked about how I had received a gift from a subscriber, the Imperial Phoenix, right here. And I didn't mention her name because I hadn't heard back from her. She said I could if I wanted to, but it wasn't necessary. But that was from Vicky. So thank you, Vicky. Thank you so much for completing or helping me complete my entire collection there. Next thing, I think we'll talk about this that I got from for haul. I got it from 123 Stitch. Now this is the first time ever, and I do mean ever, that I have bought something from 123 Stitch. So, ooh, can't see. It's the Trolley Needle Thread Controller, the multi-purpose tool. And here's what it looks like. So how I do it, I put it on my left pointer finger, and you put it down like that. And it helps you lay your stitches flat so you don't have to railroad. And then because I'm doing 3 strands, you really can't railroad that anyway. And it has worked. I don't know where I've been without it. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So there's that. I got that from 123stitch.com. Couldn't be happier. Then I also got from 123stitch.com 32 count light blue Lugana, and here is what she looks like. And obviously a lot of you know what Lugana looks like, but this is the light blue. Blue's my favorite color, so I was originally intending for Miss Peridot Fairy to go on this, and then I saw that light oatmeal Aida, and I liked it better. For some reason it called out to me. But I had already ordered this, so I will use it for something else. It's beautiful. And it's got the orange along here, so you guys can tell me what brand it is, because I can't remember. So there's that. Let me put it back in this Ziploc so nothing happens to it, because I don't have a project picked for it. So we'll just have to wait, and it'll be in my stash, so I can do something with it. So there's that. Then trying to get things organized, sorry. Then I went to Hobby Lobby, and I found these cute little scissors. Look at those. They look like a crane, and I loved them, so I had to get them. So there's those. Then, as you saw earlier in the video, I went to Joann's. They had a 20% off your entire purchase. Bought all my DMC for a couple of projects. First project is the school bus. Now, I'm not necessarily going to start it right now. I have it kitted up, and I'm working on gridding the fabric. I'm halfway through gridding. It's just an antique white Ada. So I'm halfway through gridding. I need to start going the opposite way. So I got the lines all. Now I need to go this way and get it finished and everything. So there's that. It's a antique white linen, or not linen, Ada 14 count. And I'm just using the water soluble pen again. So that one's all ready to go whenever I decide to start stitching it. Oh. Then I had this book for quite a while now. It's the Fast and Festive Christmas Designs, 50 Christmas Designs. And I got stuff to make 5 of the patterns. I can probably do more with the colors because this book seems to use some of the same colors. I'm going to do all 3 of these snowmen, and I'm going to turn it into a pillow, I think. So I'm going to do all 3 of those snowmen. I'm going to do these candles. And then right here, I'm going to do this house sampler right here. And I'm looking forward to it. I figured I needed to start Christmas stuff so I can actually start getting some finishes done. Do some of these smaller things so I can get stuff out of the way and finished. Then I was on Stash Unload on Facebook for the longest and have bought quite a bit. It's all from one lady. In fact, I think it was my, I have it here, I think. Nope, not her. Is this it? Yes, here it is. I had bought some, or a pattern from a lady on Stash Unload, and you guys might remember, but it was this one. It's the Earth Dancer by Butternut Road. So Butternut Road, And somebody had let me know in the comments of that video, I can't remember which one it was, but I had said it kind of reminded me of Mirabilia. And somebody said the reason it reminds me of Mirabilia is because Butternut Road is Nora's mom. So there's that I had bought from the same lady, and she said, hey, if you're interested, I have these designs whenever you get a chance to look them up, if you want to buy them. And of course I looked them all up and fell in love. Let's see, I'm going to show you them all in kind of order. The first one, I don't know who the company is. I can't pronounce that name. I'll show you though. Ooh, is that even? Nope. Wrong page. It's right here. This is the first design. And this is what it is. It's got 5 wolves, so 4 that you can see, and then a close-up of eyes. So there's that. I bought from the same gal on Stash Unload. I'm so excited. And actually this one was a freebie. She miscalculated shipping or something, and she was able to remedy it by offering something free. So that was a freebie from her that she just kind of tossed in with the rest of them. Then the rest of them are by Lone Deer Designs, Sonoglise Designs. Hopefully I didn't butcher that, but this one's called Bear Medicine Shield. And there it is. Lone Deer. And it's the Bear Medicine Shield. Then Portrait of Wisdom, same company, Lone Deer, and that's Portrait of Wisdom. The Hunter, same company, Lone Deer, The Hunter. And then last but not least was Partners by Lone Deer, and it's 2 wolves. And I thought that was just beautiful. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else to talk about, because I was very monogamous, and as soon as I finished filming last week, I immediately started heavily on Miss Peridot Fairy. So hopefully I'll get some more stitching with other things this week. And until next week, I hope you have a happy stitchy week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.